Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. We are reviewing the Paperlike 2. Cue the intro. Hey guys, Monestime here with another video. Today's video is going to be super special because it's going to be the part 2 to the screen protectors video that I made about 6 months ago. I have that linked up here if you guys haven't seen it, but essentially in that video I compared the Paperlike 1 to the iCarez, Supershieldz, and Elecom screen protectors and gave my thoughts on each. I shared the color noise of each screen protector and basically gave my opinion on which one to buy. So this is going to be part 2 to that video, and in this one we have a new competitor, the Paperlike 2. So in this video I'll be comparing the Paperlike 2 to the Paperlike 1, Elecom, iCarez, and Supershieldz screen protectors, and I'll give you guys examples of color noise in each video and give you guys my opinions on each screen protector. Quick disclaimer, this video was in no way, shape, or form sponsored. I paid for all of these products with my own money, so if you guys want to say thank you for spending all your money to make this video for you, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So in my last comparison video, I compared the Paperlike 1 to the Elecom, iCarez, and Supershieldz screen protector, and I concluded in that video that although the Paperlike 1 was a great product, it just wasn't for me due to the sheer amount of color noise that was in it. Like, it was very bad. And because of that, I could not continue with the Paperlike 1. I ended up taking it off and putting the Supershieldz back on my iPad. So fast forward to a few months ago, I received an email saying that the Paperlike 2 was coming and it solved my biggest problem with the Paperlike 1, which was the color noise. So immediately I got excited. So naturally, I pre-ordered the Paperlike 2, and after weeks and weeks of waiting, the Paperlike 2 was finally on my doorstep. But the Paperlike 2's two main selling points was that it eliminated the color noise while also adding resistance. So naturally in my head, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's gonna be similar to the Elecom. So I went ahead and ordered another Elecom so I can kind of do a little bit more testing on that Elecom and kind of compare it to the Paperlike 2, as I figured that it was probably gonna be the same. To make a long story short, they're not the same. So let's get into the comparison. Again, guys, I'm going to be comparing the Paperlike 2 to the Paperlike 1, iCarez, Supershieldz, and Elecom screen protectors. So that's going to be a ton of screen protectors, so let's get into it. In terms of color noise, I have to be honest with you guys, the Paperlike 2 is going to be the winner on this one. I don't know how they did it, but the Paperlike 2 has almost no color noise, and it's crazy because it's like the Elecom was so great on color noise, but the Paperlike 2 is even better. Again, I'll have examples in the photos. You know, you might not be able to tell the difference, but trust me on this one, guys, the Paperlike 2 is going to be the best in terms of color noise. In terms of resistance, however, the Elecom is still going to be king. I honestly thought that the Paperlike 2 was going to be similar to it, but no, it doesn't have as much resistance as the Elecom. But as we all know, I wasn't a huge fan of the Elecom because the Elecom was so rough to the touch. Like, it was literally like sandpaper, like I said before. The Paperlike 2, just like the Paperlike 1, is very soft to the touch. As you can see, guys, it's very soft to the touch, and it offers a good amount of resistance, just not as much as the Elecom. I'll let you guys hear, though. This is what it sounds like with the Apple Pencil. And this is the Paperlike 2. So in my opinion, the Paperlike 2 is going to be one of those best of both worlds type situations. It's going to have very minimal color noise, it's going to have very good resistance, and it's going to be soft to the touch. But how does it compare to the other screen protectors? So here we are at the moment that we've all been waiting for, the ratings. So to me, guys, again, this video is not sponsored. I'm not being influenced by anybody. But in terms of color noise, I'm going to have to give the win to the Paperlike 2. The Paperlike 2 is going to be the winner, followed by the Elecom, followed by the Supershieldz, followed by the iCarez, followed by the Paperlike 1. The Paperlike 1 is going to be in last place, and the Paperlike 2 is in first place. What a jump. So when it comes to that resistance and Paperlike feel, the Elecom is still king. The Paperlike 2, it's not up there yet. The Elecom is still going to be king, followed by the Paperlike 2, followed by the Paperlike 1, followed by the iCarez, and the Supershieldz. All of these products are great products, but, you know, when it comes to that resistance, it just depends. If you guys want to feel like you're legitimately writing on paper, I mean, the closest to it, then obviously the Elecom is going to be your #1 choice. It is the closest to writing on paper. The Supershieldz is the furthest to writing on paper, but you're still gonna get that resistance that you're looking for. So when it comes to value, again, guys, the Elecom is going to be the most expensive, as you pay $20+ for just one screen protector, as opposed to like $34 for two for the Paperlike series. I don't know if they're still even selling the Paperlike one, but the Paperlike 2 is going to be around $34. Paperlike 1 was about $34, and the iCarez and Supershieldz are about $8-9 on Amazon. Again, the Elecom is going to be the least value because you spend around $20 for just one screen protector, and that one screen protector is extremely hard to install. Speaking of installations, guys, in terms of installations, the iCarez is still going to be king, as it comes with the most accessories to get you that perfect installation. It comes with rubber bands, guide stickers, dust removers, just the whole shebang for the iCarez screen protectors, followed by the Paperlikes, which they only come with those guide stickers and dust removers, and of course you get like wipes and stuff. Followed by the Supershieldz, which basically doesn't really come with any of that stuff, but you kind of just at least get a backing that you can kind of like guide it in from the backing. But the Elecom is going to be the hardest to install because the Elecom is literally just on a sheet. You have to completely take the Elecom off before you can put it on. At least with the Supershieldz, you have that back on, so you can kind of line them up if you wanted to. You can probably use like Scotch tape or something like that and line that up and have that on and just peel off the back and then, you know, lay it down. Not with the Elecom. With the Elecom, you literally have to pull that thing off and just slap it on and take the leap of faith and hope that you got it aligned right. So when I did have the Elecom on there the second time, there was a whole bunch of dust under it just because I had to keep lifting and taking off and lifting and taking off to get that perfect installation, and it still wasn't perfect. There's probably people that are better at installing screen protectors than I am, but I think I was pretty good, and I still have problems installing the Elecom. So the Elecom is the best in terms of, you know, the resistance, but I mean, that it's just really hard to install. So I mean, if you're not good at installing screen protectors, I just would not recommend the Elecom at all. If you are, the Elecom's a great option. So with all that being said, would I recommend the Paperlike 2? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. The Paperlike 2 is a fabulous product. They finally delivered on eliminating that color noise, added a little bit more resistance, and it's just easy to install, soft to the touch. I think that the Paperlike 2 is going to check off all those boxes for things you want. Obviously, it's not the best at everything, but it's pretty damn good at everything. So I do believe that the Paperlike 2 is going to be a great option for many people. If you don't want to have that extremely rough sandpaper-like feel of the screen on the Elecom, then obviously the Paperlike 2 is going to be the choice for you guys. But that doesn't mean that the other options aren't good options. The Supershieldz and iCarez are definitely great budget options if you guys don't want to spend that amount of money. You know, if money were no option, the Paperlike 2 would be my choice. So the Paperlike 2 has replaced the Supershieldz in my heart, and it will live permanently on my iPad Pro 11. So guys, if you did enjoy that video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys are trying out whichever screen protector, let me know what you think about them. If my video helps you guys in any way, just let me know. Guys, this is Monestime. We reviewed the Paperlike 2, and I'm out. Peace.